Hey, good evening, everybody. Thanks for joining us. I am just waiting on a payment from somebody who had bought a bunch of teams. Somebody won 6 teams in the auction tonight and hasn't paid. I'm working on getting that paid. If I don't, I will throw out what teams are out there and see if anybody is interested. A couple popular ones, the Cowboys and Ravens. It's always a shame when somebody bids and does not pay. Really slows everything down, keeps us from running a smooth break. Just makes it unpleasant and harder for everybody. I don't understand it. I mean, you're active in bidding right up until the end. It can't be that hard to then click pay right after the auction closes out. Always frustrating. Seems to have been happening more and more recently. Don't understand why. I don't know. It's just a random occurrence or what, but the past couple breaks we've had a bunch of non-payments. Super frustrating. So I will, if I can't get this figured out, I will throw those teams out there for anybody who would be interested. Or maybe I will just hold on to all of them and hope that I pull some of those jerseys that I can list for sale and try to make back some of the money. When people don't pay, it is a huge burden on me. As these breaks are, it's very close to just being a break-even scenario. I do it because I enjoy doing it, and every once in a great while, I find something Cleveland Browns related. That's really the only goal that I have, not to make money, but to find some Cleveland Browns merchandise. Because as you see on the wall behind us here, I'm a big Cleveland fan, and that was my sole intent in getting started on these. I got outbid on a couple teams. I'm sure you did, Mike. There are some open teams. I'm trying to get the payment. I've been in contact with somebody about it. There's 7 teams unpaid tonight, which is brutal. It's absolutely brutal to have 7 teams go unpaid. So I'm hoping that we get this figured out. Working on getting somebody to pay for their winning. To bid on 6 teams and not pay for them is tough. So I'm going to need a pen and paper to track all this. Because this is tough. It is a huge shame. So I'm going to just go through my account and find the 7 teams and start working on getting those sorted. Let's see here. All right. Let's see. Sold and unpaid. So the owner of the Ravens just paid up, but that leaves the other 6 teams that were purchased by one bidder. So I will throw it out there. You guys feel free to throw some offers down. Some of these teams are much more than the $10 that I like to throw open spots to. But we had the celebrity spot. I think the Titans are sold. The Eagles, the Patriots, the Colts, the Cowboys, fan favorite there. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. So the Titans may be sold, but we're still looking at Patriots, Colts, the celebrity spot, the Eagles, and the Cowboys. I'm trying to get the bidder who won all of these to pay up, but it is not going good. Super unfortunate. All right, so we're going to run into a little mess here because we have some PayPal coming through with somebody. So let's see what we got here. Trying to keep track of all this is going to be a mess. But all right, so we had somebody step in and take the Ravens and Titans. The original winner of the Ravens paid up too late. He was just going to get a refund to be canceled out of this. So the Ravens and Titans are off the board. There will be a refund given to the original winner of that because of how late they paid. It was too late for them. So we're looking at the Patriots, Colts, Eagles, Cowboys, and Celebrity. Mike, because of what a regular you are, I will do the Cowboys New England. $25 is a steal for those two, but you're a regular. You always step in and save me on these situations. So, Mike, if you want to go ahead and send me a PayPal, $25. Patriots, Cowboys, we can do that. And that would leave, yeah, go ahead, throw the Colts in there for 10. That's fine. That leaves just the Eagles and the celebrity spot. So let me just go ahead before we run into any more hiccups. I'm just going to go ahead and cancel out the guy who won all 6 of those teams. Because I know if I don't do it right this second, he'll pay as soon as we get into this. So I'm just going to have to go and cancel these orders real quick. And then we'll get going on this break. Torgo, that absolutely is a possibility, but I'm not going to look too far into that because at this point, this is my last run of 2019 Leaf jerseys. So if that is what somebody in fact is doing, it's not going to hurt me for long because I am just about done on this run of breaks. So I might have to look into doing something in the meantime, but I will tell you, the guy who hasn't paid for these 6 jerseys, the ones that we're piecing out right now, has an incredible feedback rating on eBay. He has somewhere in the neighborhood of 3,000 plus positive feedbacks. So I would have imagined that that would be a reliable bidder to have so many positive feedbacks and to still not be paying. It's tough because it's cost us some time here tonight. It's cost me some money, and it is what it is. I guess it's the risk you take when you run these breaks. But all right, all those are canceled out. Let's just catch up on where we're at on who is left. So America's Finest City Sports, you have paid up on the Ravens and Titans. Those went to you. Mike S., we got you on the Patriots, the Cowboys, and the Colts. So that leaves us with the celebrity spot and the Philadelphia Eagles. WB, if you want the last 2, celebrity spot and the Eagles, that is fine. $25. I will type in my email here. in the comments. That's my PayPal. You can just go ahead and get a PayPal sent over for those. We will be good to go. Yeah, the non-payer issue really sucks, especially when it's, somebody won 6 teams, popular teams, the Cowboys, Patriots, Titans. Those are always popular, in-demand teams, and it really sucks for people that were bidding against that person. It sucks for me because, like the Cowboys were a $52 team tonight, and they go cheap kind of after the fact now. Which really sucks. But of course, let's see. Supposedly someone's account is locked up. All right. So this is the one that needs to be refunded. Yeah, I would love to go on my own. But I don't think I break in enough volume to justify starting a website. Yeah, I think if I broke a lot more, if I was doing different sports, doing trading cards as well, I'd be more interested in kind of branching out to my own site. But I don't have kind of the knowledge or energy to do that. I'm just running, 1 or 2 jersey breaks a week. So that squares it away. I think we are finally ready to go here. I think everybody that stepped in and took teams, I greatly appreciate it. It looks like we're all paid up. So without further ado, yeah, go ahead. Feel free. This is my last break, and I absolutely don't mind you advertising yours. To everybody else in the comments, America's Finest City Sports has been with me since the very beginning, from my very first break. And now that I am done, if you're still looking to keep breaking on these jerseys, he is doing it. And you can go over to his website, check out what he's working with. So, without further ado, let's get rolling here. Box number 1. I was just looking at my list too. I think there's 2 teams we have not seen, and this will take us up to 70 jerseys tonight. There's still a couple teams we haven't seen, but the old reliable Pittsburgh Steelers, we see them more often than not. But here you go, Hines Ward. You got a PSA card. And, anybody that was here last break, you saw the video cut off right at the very end. YouTube hit me with some weird warning that I was playing copyrighted music and turned off my video. And the chaos that created with people messaging me wanting refunds because they could not see the live feed for a couple minutes and thought the whole thing was rigged. Mike S. stepped in and bought the 49ers. They went unpaid last week, and he got 2 49ers jerseys in return. And here we go. The Vikings. Adrian Peterson. Nice purple Vikings jersey you got here. Beckett certified. They kind of folded up a little funky on us, but you get the signature. That's tucked in there. There's their sticker. I don't know if I showed you the card. Beckett of the Vikings. I was able to get that video from the last break kind of restored to YouTube. What a nightmare that caused. But I guess I just have such a rhythmic voice that they would have assumed that me talking was copyrighted music. Here we go. Number 3. Looking like, yep. Arizona Cardinals and Kyler Murray. We will see what he turns into. Bill O'Brien obviously nuts trading away DeAndre Hopkins, but you don't see a lot of good moves coming out of Bill O'Brien in terms of personnel. I'm just waiting for him to trade Watson or JJ Watt. It wouldn't, at this point, wouldn't surprise me. So let's see. Here we go. Box number 4. At the end, I'm just gonna look at the comments and just see if there's any questions that I missed. I'll answer before I turn off the video here tonight. Box number 4. Looking like the Saints. Yes, sir. Alvin Kamara. A couple years ago, he was the absolute hero of my fantasy team. Picked him up as a waiver wire stream like week 2 or 3, his rookie season. And what a steal that ended up being. But great in the modern offense. Pass catching running back. And today has been all current players, which is much easier on me. I don't know the retired guys nearly as well. But 5th and final. Did I drop one off? Why does it feel like we only opened up 3 so far? Might be missing a box around the house somewhere. Give me a second, guys. All right, so here we go. And speaking of the devil, DeAndre Hopkins, Houston Texans. You got your JSA. There's your nice big signature right there. Houston Texans, DeAndre Hopkins. Oh, that is all 5. I don't know why that felt like it was only 4. But that's all 5. Let's see what we got in the comments here. So, 2 for 10 break. That was crazy. Really loud. All right. Well, that'll do it for me. I appreciate all you hanging in there through the rough start. Always unpleasant when people don't pay, especially tonight. 7 teams is kind of, I'm used to 1 or 2 teams not getting paid for, but 7 was a lot. So I appreciate everybody hanging in there. I will keep my eye on prices. Right now, the only source that I had for these jerseys got a little too expensive. I'd start losing more money than it's worth. But, I mean, is anybody interested in card breaks or just the jerseys? Because I'm kind of interested in all the draft specials that they got going on. Be interested to see what kind of rookies and combine athletes that they'd be putting in. But that's that for tonight. Just keep tabs on my eBay. I might pick up some more product and keep doing these. I've enjoyed it. I have fun doing it, and I appreciate everybody here that's been along for the ride. Stay safe, and thanks for coming out.